You know something?
No, what?
You read too many comic books.
Hello and welcome to Movie Review. I'm your host Majid Nderi, aka Magic Leb. Now, I've had the Disney Channel for about a month now, and I'm pretty much enjoying it, you know, definitely a nice break from Netflix. Now, I've come across some titles that I haven't yet seen, but I'm sure I can predict them by the title alone. First one is Nightmare Alley. Just take a look at poor Bradley Cooper up there, surrounded by three bitches. That's nightmare enough. Come on, I'm sure it's going to be a terrifying film. I just hope he's not married to all three of them. Coop, hang in there, buddy. I hope they don't eat you at the end. The next title is a documentary entitled The Women of 9/11. And I'm sure this documentary is going to uncover a horrible truth that I knew from the very beginning. When I said this back in 2001, everybody said that I was crazy, but I was right, and I fucking knew it. Are you ready? There were no terrorists on that plane. It was a bunch of women probably menstruating at the same time, and they crashed simultaneously. I mean, think about it. When bitches are on their period, they hate us men. So of course they're gonna take down two buildings that look like dicks. Took them down entirely. And women, you know, they like shapes. The Pentagon, come on, a little familiar, don't you think? Huh? Hey, if I'm bleeding, you're gonna bleed too. Bang down to the Pentagon. Come on. Ladies, listen, I know they say it's safer up there than it is down here, but if you bitches can't drive down here, you have no business flying up there. Okay? And that goes to all you women. I mean, look at Bruce Jenner. Became a female, Caitlyn Jenner, for 1 year, 1 year before she had a car accident and killed two fucking people. Bitches don't drive. Even you transgender women, okay? And chicks with dicks. It's pretty simple. Don't drive a freaking vehicle. You shouldn't be operating nothing. The only thing you should be operating, honestly, is an oven, and even us men can do that better than you. Call me a misogynist, but call me real. Next. Sideways. Apparently a movie about two guys who drink so much that they don't grow taller, only wider. Hence, Sideways. Sounds like a film for white people. I ain't gonna watch it. Next title is Stalker. Well, there's been a little misunderstanding about that. I thought the title said Stroker, which I believe would have been a much more interesting film. And the final two titles that all you millennials must watch is the following. First, we have Phone Booth. Yes. Now, most of you young bastards don't even know what these two words put together actually mean. You see, before you were an itch in your daddy's balls, we had things on the streets called payphones or phone booths. You will find these things for every kilometer that you walk, you will find one. Now, this was at a time before we had cellular phones and we knew how to talk to people. Now, there are very, very, very few left, maybe 1 or 2% of phone booths / payphones actually exist on Earth. But they only exist for one purpose, for you motherfucking millennials. Because the day is gonna come when your mobile phone runs out of battery completely and you have to go inside of a payphone. And when you do, everything that happened to poor Colin in Phone Booth is gonna happen to you. You're gonna have the same exact experience. The only difference is, no one's gonna save you. And finally, the final title on the Disney Channel that I like to discuss is a documentary called 127 Hours. Obviously, this is a short documentary detailing the career of MC Hammer. Yes, one of the very few black rappers that actually diluted rap. He actually brought rap down a notch. Do you know how horrible that must feel? That's like being a black runner, right, that can run the 100 meters in 38 seconds. Absolute fucking disgrace, don't you think? I mean, think of all the other rappers after him that had to be so insanely talented just to raise the bar back up to a respectable level. Listen, any one of us, including me, can take a funky-ass beat from the 70s, put some kick-ass rap lyrics on top of that, and win a Grammy. It's easy, it's sleazy, and his name will be forgotten so easy. I mean, he lost his fortune as quickly as he made it. I mean, he lost it so fast. MC Hammer was broke, then bam, in millions. I mean, him losing his money and going broke so easy is the only truly thing that is black about MC Hammer. Thanks for joining me on Movie Review. I hope to see you next time. Until then, This is your host, Majid and Derry, aka Magic Lab.
You know something?
No, what?
You read too many comic books.